Your voice, your vote. Up for election this year, the future of the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Tonight, we're profiling the two men who want your vote. First, our current sheriff and Democrat Paul Penzone. He spent the past 4 years trying to undo what he saw as unethical or unnecessary policies at MCSO, creating a new identity for the office after 24 years under Joe Arpaio. ABC 15 investigator Melissa BLASIUS goes one-on-one with Sheriff Penzone as he seeks a second term.
I am the sheriff, okay? And I'm not going anywhere.
Sheriff Paul Penzone kickstarting a Democratic volunteer event in Ahwatukee last month with his description of what it takes to win in November.
In earning it, it should be about integrity and ethics. It should be about leadership that is predicated in truth.
Nearly 4 years ago, when Penzone was elected, he had a vision for one MCSO.
Term one was a lot about rebuilding and restructuring things because I took over an office that had so many challenges from the past.
He eliminates many of former Sheriff Arpaio's signatures. No more tent city, green bologna, or pink underwear for inmates. Downsizing the sheriff's posses. And most importantly, after Arpaio-era saturation patrols resulted in mass arrests of undocumented immigrants and a civil rights lawsuit, Sheriff Penzone is working on getting 100% compliance on federal court orders to ensure deputies don't racially profile again.
Our improvement in the federal court oversight is tremendous. It was well below 50% when I took the office. We're well above 90% in almost every category.
Penzone has been dinged by the court and its monitor at least twice for taking too long to complete internal affairs investigations on his deputies and for not attending a 2019 community meeting, something Penzone takes issue with, saying he did meet with the overflow crowd.
I stayed outside for close to an hour visiting with those folks, and then I left.
As for Penzone's new ideas since he took office, they include a fugitive apprehension team leading to 600 arrests, and Mosaic, a substance abuse program that serves up to 800 inmates a year.
A 20% decrease in recidivism.
Penzone says so far he's saved $40 million in his budget. He's also reduced lawsuits and gave deputies pay raises.
The truth is our employees have seen a 12% increase in pay since I've taken the office. We've seen an increase in staffing. We've seen an increase in benefits and programs to support their well-being.
Still, critics complain MCSO employees have low morale and high turnover, as well as a high job vacancy rate.
I'll work with the numbers that we have, and our numbers are strong, but I would like to see the organization grow.
In this election year, protesters in Maricopa County and nationwide have pushed for defunding the police.
I oppose defunding the police. You know, my biggest concern is every dollar you take away is a tangible item. So if we don't fund properly, we can't have appropriate oversight, we can't have appropriate training, and we'll be short on equipment that we need, things like tasers or other non-lethal weapons and tools to make sure that we are de-escalating as opposed to seeing more violence.
Hispanic community advocates have also pushed for Penzone to remove ICE immigration officials from the jail, which he has refused to do. He says he's working to both uphold the law and rebuild community trust.
Nothing would make me happier than to restore law enforcement to a place where we earn the respect of the people that we serve.
Penzone's one MCSO theory is not only uniting the office inside, but also representing all people of the county, and he says trying to depoliticize the office of sheriff. Now it's up to the voters to decide whether or not he did that job well. I'm investigator Melissa BLASIUS, ABC 15 Arizona.